Today, on today's call, we are going to focus on retraining ourselves to stop being the doer and the fixer. And today, unlike a lot of the calls, it's not so much about me giving you tips as much as it's about me um, reminding you that when you step away from being the doer and the fixer, how much you actually gain. So, my name is Anna Stewart. I'm a confidence coach for goal oriented women who are recovering people pleasers. I coach them to put the desires of their heart first and stop worrying about what other people think. I coach them to improve the relationship with themselves as well as their relations with others. And I am currently accepting one-on-one excuse me, one-on-one clients in my Heart Centered Woman Confidence Club. To book a free clarity call, you can click the link in my bio. And on that call, it'll be a time for us to kind of see if you're a good fit for the program and what it would look like for you to join if you are interested. So again, today we're talking about like what happens when you free up the space by letting go of having the identity of being the doer and the fixer. And the reason why I brought this up is because a lot of us recovering people pleasers, that becomes our sole identity. It becomes the reason why we get up in the morning, the reason why we do what we do. We start to base our entire value, our entire worth, our entire existence on how we can serve others and how we can be the doer and the fixer. And in yesterday's live, I talked a little bit about how when you step away from this, other people will adjust their expectations and they will start getting used to the new version of you and your capacity and how much you can show up for them. They'll get used to your boundaries and they'll adjust and they will adjust their expectations. And there'll be a period of, you know, adjusting that dynamic because you're kind of thrown off the equilibrium, of course. However, eventually they get the picture and they're able to accept that this is the new you. They got to get in line or shut up. And so, but what's also important is the other side of that coin. Like while they're adjusting their expectations, you also are taking this time to retrain yourself and start seeing yourself in new ways. So you're letting go of this need and this desire to be the fixer and the doer. And what happens is you open up this whole new world that you probably have forgot even existed because you've been so focused on one thing for so long. And so it brings you peace. It brings you grounding. It brings you freedom. It brings you vision. It brings you so many good things when you finally are able to let go and shed yourself and let go of control. Let go of control, let go of the anxiousness, of the fear, of everything that you have convinced yourself all the reasons why you've convinced yourself you need to be this fixer and the doer. When you're able to let go of those reasons, you are able to clear up space and you're able to express newer and fuller parts of yourself because you are more than a task manager. That's pretty much how you've been operating lately. You've been operating as a task manager. And I'm talking about like Monday.com, Todoist, Google Planner, Asana. I'm talking about all those apps that are task managers. That's how you've been behaving lately. Like you've been acting like the task manager. You've been acting like the doer and the fixer, the person who has to keep everybody's schedule in check, make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do and getting everybody together and going. And that's how you've been behaving lately. But you're so much more than that. Like, again, there's systems and apps that people can download to be responsible for themselves and to figure it out for themselves. You don't need to parent other people and invest so much of your energy into the well-being of others. And you also don't have to be the person who comes in and saves the day all the time. People have started to depend on you for that. Like they want you to be the one to be the mother, be the savior, be the one who comes in and fixes everything. Maybe this happens at work. For me, it happens in my personal life sometimes. Like I had trained my friends so much to expect me to be the one to come and fix things that sometimes they got calls in like the middle of night for like emergencies. But last I checked, I was not 911. I was not certified as a police officer or a paramedic or anything else, not an emergency professional. So why are they calling me in the middle of the night for emergencies? And it's because I trained them that I was going to be the person that was going to drop everything and show up for them in their time of need. And now my new friends and friends that have carried on with me through this time know that no ma'am, I'm not about that life. I'm not going to come in and save you and fix everything for you. I'm going to respect that you are an autonomous adult and individual and that you can figure out things for yourself. And I love that for you. I'm so thankful that you now have the opportunity to do that now that I have stepped back and have started to mind my own business. And I'm so incredibly thankful that in stepping back and minding my own business, I've actually realized this whole world, all of these dreams, all of these visions, time for rest, things that I want for myself. I'm so thankful that I now have the time and the energy to focus on them. And that is really what you gain. So I know it's scary. I know it's really hard to let go of that control, to let go of that control with your kids, especially as your kids start getting to teenage years and get into adult years. Like, I know there are times we actually had my daughter and I actually just had like a spat back in December because she's 20 years old and I was still trying to parent her. And I needed to step back and again, mind my business and get out of hers, like for real. And it's hard because sometimes you truly believe, most of the time, we truly believe that we are telling them something that is going to save them heartache. We believe that our advice is good. And that's all fine and dandy, and that's wonderful. That's great. You can still give the advice, but there's a difference between being invested and being responsible. And I can give the advice, I can show up, I can support her, I can be there for her, but I can also at the same time let go of the responsibility of what she actually chooses to do and what she chooses to follow through with. And if she chooses to head towards the brick wall, that is her business. That is her right. That is her life, no matter how hard that feels for me. Um, so, again, as you are letting go of the stress and security and comfort because you've been doing it so long of taking care of everybody else and worrying about everybody else and being there for everybody else, what you're going to realize is like the weight that is lifted and how good you feel when you retrain yourself. You practice boundaries with yourself and you retrain yourself to stop being the doer and the fixer. So that's all I have for you today. I hope that was helpful. I hope it served you. If it did, please shout out in the comments. Send me a DM. And of course, the link in my bio, you can book a free clarity call. It's just like a quick little 30-minute Zoom. You and we get on together and we talk about what your life is looking like right now, what challenges around people pleasing you currently have that are holding you back from either the vision you have for yourself or the rest that you know that you need. Hey, Carla, thanks for coming in. And if you see that there will help create clarity around those obstacles and those challenges that are holding you back, and will also create a vision for what your life can look like and will look like as you let go of some of these habits of people pleasing, and give you some tips on how you can move forward, and as well as see if the Confidence Club is a part of that story for you. So you can click the link in my bio. Carla, thank you for coming on. I'm actually about to jump off. Thank you so much for being here. Again, comment and let me know if you have any questions, and the replay will be available for 48 hours. So make sure you tune in and see you next time. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're talking about the givers and the takers, which is going to be really good. So make sure you come back tomorrow. All right. Catch you later. Bye, Instagram. And bye, everybody else.